Hello and welcome back to Miss McGee's Critical Thinking and Analysis class at Fremont College Online. Now today we're going to be talking about some more kinds of reasoning and fallacies. Last time we talked about inductive reasoning. Now we're going to talk about deductive reasoning. And you can think of deductive reasoning just by listening to the word you're deducting or you're deducing or you're taking a big claim and making it smaller. Okay, so just think of it in those terms. And obviously, it would be the opposite of inductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning is taught a lot in terms of logic, science, and so forth. Those kinds of disciplines use deductive reasoning. Unlike inductive reasoning, it's drawn from an accumulation of evidence. It's a process of reasons and carefully worded statements about relationships between classes, characteristics, and individuals. Just as an example, think of the statement, all humans are mammals. Jane is a human, therefore Jane is what? A mammal. All horses are herbivores. An animal is a horse, therefore the animal is a herbivore. And like that, it's just a logical sequence of thought and reasoning. The vocabulary of logic. Now, logic, as you'll find out, is very important in terms of the law. We don't think of the law really as logical, but it has to be logical when attorneys are arguing cases. And so the vocabulary of logic includes argument, which is a word we've been using for the past several weeks. Arguments appear in both deductive and inductive forms. As we have seen before, deductive arguments involve one or more claims or premises that lead to a conclusion, like so. All people who flirt are showing interest in someone. She is flirting. She is showing no interest in me. What kind of logic is that? That is not logic. That's kind of illogical, it sounds like to me. Okay. Compare this to an inductive argument that reasons from evidence. This woman seeks me out, or man in my case, I guess, whenever he sees me, having lunch on the lawn. He comes over and sits next to me. He asks for a sip of my coffee. He teases me and makes me laugh a lot. So the reasoning or the deduction would be, he is interested in me. So you have a series of facts or events to come to a deduction. Reasoning draws conclusions, judgments, or inferences from facts or premises already known. Deductive arguments start with one or more premise, then reasons to consider what conclusion must be necessarily made that would follow through. Another example. If I flirt back, he will encourage me further. I will flirt back, he will encourage me further. Okay, again, these are kind of tricky to get a hold of, but just listen to this, replay this video, and you listen to what I'm saying, reading the book, and you're going to have to practice. You're going to have to try to come up with your own that makes sense to you, that feels comfortable for you, so that you'll understand better. Syllogism, that's another word. Syllogism means logic arranged deductive arguments in standard forms that make the structure of an argument clearly visible for study and review. A syllogism usually contains two premises and a conclusion. The first statement is a major premise. The second statement would follow to be what? A minor premise. As an example, no flirts are cross and mean. This man is cross and mean, therefore, this man is not a flirt. Validity, this is again another concept. It is a deduction said to be valid when the inference follows correctly from the premise. It has to follow correctly, like this. All fathers are males. Jose is a father. Jose is a male. That follows logically. It's valid. An invalid deduction would be thus. All fathers are males. Jose is a male. Jose is a father. We know that's invalid because not all males are fathers. Okay? All fathers are males, but not all males are fathers. Soundness. In order to make a sound argument, it's just what it sounds like. One in which the reasoning is valid and the premises are both true. Remember what we talked about, you needed two premises and a conclusion. So for a sound argument, you have to have valid reasoning and the premises that are both true, like this. All fathers are male. Jose is a father. Jose is a male. So an unsound deductive reasoning would be all men are fathers. All fathers are married. All men are married. We know that that's not true because one of the premises is not true. And the premises is obviously all men are not married. Okay? I know it's a little tricky. You just got to think it through. Syllogisms help us clarify the claims of the premises. It discovers and exposes hidden premises, and it helps us to find out if one thought follows logically from another. Okay. Now, in the eCafe, you're going to get an opportunity to dig deeper into these claims and deductive reasoning, where you describe in your own words the difference between inductive and deductive reasoning. Think it through and describe it in your own words. Now, the assignment on page 356, I think, is really very good backup for this. Do that exercise, which in essence is talking about constructing syllogisms, what we just talked about. So you're going to do that exercise, and you're going to post it to the Dropbox. Now, let me just say this, as I continue. If you have any problems at all with any of the technology, this is, I know it's a little bit complex, please let us know immediately. Don't wait, we only have just one more week left, so please don't wait. If you're having problems, email Tim Short immediately so that we can help you and make sure that you get all the credit that you do for all your hard work. And I know you're working on your PAL assignments, keep with that and keep in touch with each other about that and communicate often and frequently, and you'll do very well with that. So that's it for now. Wish you were here. Bye.